TD Direct Investing Index for the month of June has been released, and self-directed investor sentiment became less bullish last month. Here are the details. Let's start with the TD Overall Direct Investing Index, which measures sentiment in a range from -100 for very bearish to +100 for very bullish. And self-directed investor sentiment pulled back 10 points to a respectable +26 in June, just a month after market optimism peaked at its highest level in over 2 years. Now, at the halfway point of the year, stock markets have swiftly recovered to fresh highs as the worst of the tariff fears subsided. When you compare sentiment to June of last year, this is a big change when market optimism stood at -5. All right, next, let's take a look at investor behavior scores, which make up the DII. And there's more chasing stocks at 52-week highs or bought at extremes, which jumped 12 points to +11. But at the same time, the bought versus sold and flight to safety move from investors pulled the overall sentiment down. All right, a few key points that stood out. First, active traders were the most optimistic after a big rebound in monthly sentiment. And secondly, sentiment on technology was the highest of all sectors. Now, although long-term investors, those with less than 30 trades over the past quarter, drove the overall sentiment index lower, the sentiment of active traders, those with over 30 trades in the past 3 months, jumped 7 points to +24 in June, just a few points shy of the overall DII score. For active investors, heavily bought stocks last month leaned towards tech-related names including Tesla and chip giants NVIDIA and AMD. Now, the sector that saw the greatest shift in investor sentiment was technology, that's up +7 points month over month to +13, underlying self-directed investors' increasing appetite for risk. Heavily bought stocks included NVIDIA, AMD, and Applied Digital Corporation, mirroring somewhat the buying patterns of active traders and Gen Z and millennials, those born in 1981 and after. And for more information on the TD Direct Investing Index, please see the following link to navigate to the TD DII page. And that's your TD Direct Investing Index highlights for June 2025.